Pedro ran through the streets or walked through the streets looking for sick people. When he would find them, he would put them on his back and carry them back to the hospital and treat them. And through the years, that hospital's been knocked down dozens of times. They have earthquakes in Guatemala. This place that we go is nestled between volcanoes. Every once in a while, the volcano erupts. Tropical storms hit it and wipe things out. It's moved around a good bit, but it's still alive and well. It's on a block about the size of this block. And in this corner right here is a cathedral. And then the rest of the block is a big building parceled out for services to others, including 4 surgery rooms that we go to. The 4 surgery rooms are the more recent. And any day that you go in there, I'm talking 7 days a week, the halls are lined with people that need help of some sort. There are 300 people who live there all the time. Those 300 are profoundly mentally disabled, can't move around. There's a whole nursery full of malnourished babies that is fun to go in, not fun, but fun to be with in terms of being able to sit down and nurse them along. There's a pharmacy. There's an eye clinic. There's a dental clinic. And essentially, someone is looking for the needs of these folks, and when they see a need, they say, hey, we can do something about that. And they can do something about it. The place is run down by a guy named Father Jose. And Father Jose is a hustler, basically. But he's not a very, Maggie translated for him. He wasn't very personal, was he, Maggie? I don't think I've ever seen him smile or laugh. But every time I come back to that place, and I think Jenny would vouch for the same, there's something new going on. There's a new ministry he's created. And he's not a real salesman as far as I can tell, other than he just points out the need to others, and others respond to the need. He just keeps pointing it out. And every time we go, this time the new thing was the new drawing of the property. He's gotten someone to give him worth millions of dollars in Guatemala that are going to build a bigger resource on, because this one is bursting at the seams. The time that we've been there, the ministry, 48 weeks a year, someone mans those operating rooms from another country. The ministry Jenny and I are involved with, and Maggie and Jillian and Ashley's here. She's been there before too, a couple of times. The ministry we're involved with is called Faith and Practice, and we take 20 of those weeks, and then the other 28 come from all over Europe, and they come to town, and they take care of these people. And as I told you a few weeks ago, we took care of close to 100 the week that we were there. My job is to just carry the water. And so I believe what God says about what would your body be without the thumb and all that. I'm the thumb on this trip. I'm not doing anything of any significance other than making sure the trains run on time, the buses are where they're supposed to be, the dishes are washed. No one gets sick because we do it, with double chlorine and those kinds of things to make sure that the team stays healthy. That's my job. But I get to watch. I observe organizations for a living. And I get to watch how things happen and things do. And this father, Jose, has interested me through the years. Just, how does a guy do that? How does he make it happen? And he doesn't speak English, so it's hard to talk to him about it. All you can do is just watch what happens, and I just see the fruits, the steady work that he's doing every day. And it's because of Father Jose, this is the story I was telling him. My best day of the week on my most recent mission trip was when the mission was over. We go in on a Saturday, we get settled on Sunday, the medical team triages the patients. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're knocking out these 20 to 25 surgeries a day, making sure they're healthy. On Friday, there's one last turn through the last group or anybody remaining, and making sure that everybody's as good as they can be and where they're expected to be. And then we get a day to kind of traipse around Antigua until, just to experience it. A little decompression day, if you will. And one of the doctors on the trip said, hey, we ought to go to the orphanage. I said, what orphanage? He said, well, the orphanage is pretty cool. Let's see if we can get out there. They don't like a lot of people to come. So he arranged for a bus, and Jenny and I, Maggie, we all got on the bus with a number of others, and we head out to this orphanage. And on the way, we picked up a lady who's on their board of directors. She's from California, Stanford, teaches doctor. And they begin to unfold this story. And the story is this. Two nuns, 122, 120 from Spain, said that God told them to go to Guatemala. So the two nuns go to their bosses in Spain and say, hey, we've been told to go to Guatemala. And they said, no, that's probably not right. You're not going. And they said, oh no, we've been told, we're going. So wherever they muster their funds up, they muster their funds and they come to Guatemala. They get off the plane, they're penniless, or they don't have any cue, as they say in Guatemala. And they said, okay, what we'll do is we're going to start walking until God shows us why we came here. So they started walking. About 45 miles later, they find two homeless boys. And they said, okay, God sent us here to take care of these boys. So basically, camp out, take over a farmhouse that's been vacant. And they start ministering to these kids with nothing. They don't have any money, they don't have any food, they don't have anything. And so they start just taking care of the kids, and people are wherever they are, and they bring them the stuff that they need, I guess, or just barely, but most days went to bed, maybe hungry, not knowing where the meals are going to come from the next day. But soon people know they're there. People start bringing other kids. And Father Jose, having his pulse on people who are doing things in the area for people, hears about it. He comes chasing after them, and soon enough he's helping them too. And then he's interested in all these doctors who are coming to town. He says, hey, we're going to take y'all out there to see what they're doing at this farmhouse. So they have two doctors. One is a Jewish fellow from California and his buddy. And they go out there to look. And the Jewish guy, just describe him because I don't know his name, and that's how he was described to me as a Jewish guy. Sits there, and when he sees what they're trying to do out there, he gets really angry with them. He says, you can't possibly pull this off by yourself. Look at your cupboards. You don't have any food. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. How are you going to do this? And the nuns look at him quietly and say, you're here. And sure enough, he gets angry, and he goes home, and he can't forgive him. And he begins to raise money for them. He begins to come back and build buildings for them. He's doing faith and practice. It's a faith and practice group. Father Jose said, hey, let me just go show you. He didn't have a plan. Let me just go show you what's going on out there. And sure enough, 10 years later, there's a campus that's been knocked down twice because of weather and rebuilt stronger. When God took them out with a mudslide and come back with twice as many buildings. God's working. And they say these women, what they do every day, these nuns, is they wake up at 3 in the morning and they pray for God's provision for the day for 2 hours, 3 to 5. And then at 5, they take all the young ones and they diaper them and they wash them, and while others come along and help them. At this point, there's babies from a month old, 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old, 15, and the 14 and 15-year-old kids are helping take care, and they're beginning to be volunteers, and they're working, and it's cool, it's special, it's fun to watch. Now, my experience here, I went and I was there, you go, and I think about the trouble Hazel's been working, when we got the BBK, and the paperwork we had to go through to get that done, and how long that took, and all the rigor and all that kind of stuff, and that's probably all good. That's the American way that we do that. There, how many, Maggie? 50 kids playing in that field? There 50? 50? Maybe? 50? 50 kids under 5 playing by themselves in a gated area. Nobody watching. Happy, clean, the babies. And she was upset because, not upset, but she was remarking one of her sisters had gone off to go get some paperwork worked out for one of them and came back with 2 more. She said, I'm not sending her out anymore. She lives in the So I'm sitting there just kind of gawking, you know, just kind of looking in and seeing that. And she looks at me, and they're not particularly, they told us when they come, you come and you bring something to them, they're not particularly gracious. Because the way they look at it is, when you come and bring them diapers, or you come and bring them toys, or you come and bring them food, the story is they know that you're there because God sent you. They've already thanked God for it. They don't need to thank you. That's their attitude. That's their expectation. Okay? And so I'm sitting there watching, and she looks at me, she says, "Wait a minute." She goes over, pulls out this 4-week-old baby, brings him over to me, she's crying. She says, "Here, gives it to me. Be useful," is what she's saying. Quit God, get in the game. And it was the best part of my trip. Me and Felipe was his name. I sat there and fit from here to here. I could hold his head there, and for the next 30 to 45 minutes, it felt like hours. I just kind of rocked Felipe along and just appreciated what all we had and what we get and what we're able to do. Cool. Special. It says women never leave the compound. Their day is just like every day. Up at 3, all those kids, all 100 of them, call Mama. Mama, Mama, Mama. They can't get rid of them, don't want to get rid of them, but they can't get rid of them because you got to know who the parent is to move a child. So their plan is to raise them all. Raising money now and the expenses that they face. Now they got the physical facility they need the next town to come up with the money to educate them. The plans to send them all off to school. You got in Guatemala, you all got to wear a uniform, and if you don't have a uniform, you don't get to go. And then after that, you're going to college or whatever. That'll take money, and they're doing foundation work now to see what they can do to raise that money to do what's going on. It gets me kind of to the point. It is, I can remember sitting over in the old sanctuary, so amazing myself, listening to a missionary. And I said, you know what, I'm pretty sure I'm never going to make a mission trip. Never going. So for me to go on a mission